Hi, good evening, beautiful people. Welcome to today's edition of the Truth Podcast. Yes, we are here today. Just so much boiling in my head, actually. Anyways, my name is Mary Augustine, and I'm with one of my favorite co-hosts. You don't believe that you're my
This
favorite.
calls, this calls.
You don't believe that you're my
This
favorite.
calls they vex.
Sam, tell me that you don't believe that you are my favorite.
This
One of my
calls
favorite.
right now. Favorites they bottom of the list. This calls they vex.
I think.
No, sincerely.
Everyone should be versing. It reached to verse.
I want to see the judge.
Okay.
I need to have a discussion with the judge.
Yeah,
I
before
think
we...
everyone, in fact, Nigerians need to see this judge.
Yes, this is
and
not.
question them.
Yeah, this is not a podcast. This is a protest. Honestly, this is not even one of those times that. This is to lend our voice to whatever. To the cause entirely. So I don't know. Maybe from the conversation already, you can tell where we are headed to. So it's a particular story and situation we have at hand right now. It's the Ochanya's story, the Ochanya's case. So we are not doing this alone. Let's introduce Rita. I know you've seen Rita before. She was here, when we talked about faith and mental health, and now she's here again. I think Rita has been here before that faith and mental health, but Rita is here again. So Rita, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry for the outburst, but
Even myself.
now it's been over 7 years.
It's emotional,
It's been over 7 years that Ochanya's case was first brought to the notice of the entire public, where two people from the same family, or will I say 3 people from the same family,
4 people.
Or 4 people.
From the same family, did everything they could to a 13-year-old girl who eventually lost her lives because 2 men decided that it was a vagina that was going to be their resting place.
Not just her vagina, her anus too.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it was
Wait, they did front and back.
Yes,
Yes.
And you people did not catch these people.
And it wasn't at 13 years. It started when she
From
was 8.
8.
Yes.
So
She
was
lost her
pretty
life
a
at
child.
13.
She was pretty a child.
Yeah. She was actually not 13. She was 8
When it all started.
When it all started. And to think that this girl just went to go to school.
She just wanted to be a doctor.
Like she just
Aspiration.
went. You know why this? One of the reasons why this case is giving me extra chills is that I have a sister. My mother's last born is. Maybe she will not want is our age mates. So I'm just imagining that this happened to her. It is very when you say this cannot happen to me, this cannot happen to us. When you try to blame the victim, when you try to say, oh, it's because when you try to justify these things, do you just check back your life and think that, okay, I probably have like a sister, a niece, a cousin that is Ochanya. Yes, their name might not be Ochanya, but that is Ochanya's age mate. But do you think, does it cross your mind? Okay, so this case is not just Ochanya's family's problem. It is for all of us. It's a world problem. It's a world problem. I know, like we said before we started this conversation, we said we're going to go over the story for everybody, but I don't think it's even necessary, because you cannot tell me that you use the internet and you don't know the story. So we are not going to brush up anybody. If you don't know, it's on you. There, you have to go and know. No, we are not brushing up anybody's.
I think this should be number 1 trend.
It should be something that's like something that makes your skin crawl. That an 8 years old is, and if
has
the
to go through this process,
like
the pain,
and
the
then
agony,
and then
the gruesome death.
everybody involved, both, and I
They are
don't know.
large.
I feel like
some are walking free and
some
comfortable.
I'm sorry, but maybe I'm just being too harsh. But I also feel like the family, Ochanya's, immediate family are not.
there's something wrong
They are
in
not,
that
like,
family.
That's
It's-
because
it's not okay.
They are helpless.
It's
sort
no,
of.
no, no,
You
no,
said
no.
there's
They
no
are
need.
very, they are
No.
very okay.
No,
they are
they're not
just
helpless.
helpless.
They
Okay,
are
have
not
you listened?
helpless.
Have you
Sorry,
listened to the
sorry,
mom's
this-
interview?
I listen.
Okay, let me sort of paint a picture to this. You know, this is Africa, and in Africa,
yes.
every family is number one, right?
Okay.
And everyone wants to preserve the family's image. Now, Ochanya's mom, right? Before we start to even blame the poor woman, there were a lot of factors that had discouraged her from pushing. It's not like she loves her sister more than her daughter. The truth is that they are both family and she loves the two of them. So according to an interview that I heard online, she was willing. They kept pushing. They kept going to the courts. So one of the things she complained about is that one of the things that got her discouraged sort of is that there was a threat. Not just the fact that there was a threat.
Wait, threat
That-
to her.
Yes,
Yes,
that she
yeah,
should
I know
stop.
that,
She
yes.
should discontinue.
She should discontinue the case that
Yeah.
that led to her daughter's death.
Yes.
Or die
And-
and
and-
die.
and
She
re-
did.
and remember that she is not well to do as to compare to the sister's family that had done this, right? So
Like-
wherever there is money, there is influence
Eh.
and there is intimidation. And then secondly, she also said that the cost of transporting herself to Makurdi, where the court was
I think
holding at the time, was not easy for her. So
Okay.
she I think that was one of the reasons. So when the threat came, she kukuma maybe thought that let me just rest now. I mean, the girl has died.
sorry. I know I'm
Yeah.
a Christian. But I think
You would have.
some input of Amadioha would have been needed.
Did you not see
Like-
on Instagram? A lot of people were saying that this is not supposed to make it to the court.
Like,
what is
like,
it?
come on!
Justice.
It's not even just
The time that we need them to people to perform jungle justice, they
This
will
is
not.
after 7 years. I'm hearing a story that I've heard before, and it was as if I've not heard it. I had to go through emotional stress for complete 2 days. I
No.
blanked as I was very bluey.
Let me even
I-
understand where this whole thing started. They went through the front
And to
for
the
a
back.
8-year-old,
The son
and
initially.
then still went to the.
Oh, chill. Let me even break it down.
Hey!
Chill. You've not started shouting. Now, most of the times, this guy would drug the girl, the child,
Oh, even
and she will blank out, and
Oh,
then
Bolo.
he will do the Anna, right? So they said a lot of the time, this girl will get up and not be able to walk. She won't be able to use her body until she gains back consciousness, and then life goes on. Yeah. So after which the father will come and do his. So I don't know how they were. I don't know how it was happening. Who was doing Anna and Vagina?
No, it was
Of
the was the
of
guy.
course,
the
the
guy was
two
one.
of
There are
them.
two guys.
Yes, the
Was
father
a
and
boy,
then the
like,
son.
I mean, the son. Was the one that
Yes,
was doing
yes.
it.
So
Like,
two of them.
how?
Because for that to have led
How old
to
was the
that
boy
year.
first? How old?
Okay,
I
I
don't
think
want to
at
know.
the first
No. I want to
time-
even get it.
according to them, the first time, or at the time the case was at the court, the boy was in his final year in school. So he ran away from school.
So wait.
Yeah.
So in that entire community, as the man and his son were feeling aroused up and down, they decided
Like,
that
it's
it was an
only-
8-year-old girl
You
that
know,
will be the source of their joy.
I think mine is that I really want to understand the rationale between the act. Honestly, I wish someone can give me an answer. I wish I can see this man and ask him.
There is no
Please,
answer.
can you just
to
say,
evil.
is it desire? Is it, you know?
Or they use the girl for ritual.
Wait. Good enough for having this conversation. There are things that have been coming up. I mean, I literally listened to a man ranting on social media and saying that people should start dressing their children up very well. They should learn to cover them.
Rita, before you go that way,
see,
we need
See,
to.
people have been dressing decently and they still raped them. Let's not go there.
Imagine
Okay.
a child.
Come on.
A child needs to cover up, not to be appealing.
Let's not even talk
To
about what
an
is happening in
adult
our
that
other
is
side.
normal. These people are obviously not normal. They are
Be-
obviously not normal.
um,
And they shouldn't be about on the street. They shouldn't. These people should not relate with humans because they are literally dogs.
The
They are
ma-
animals. In fact,
The
a
math is
dog
still
is
not matching for
reasonable.
me.
Which is the weirdest animal we have?
Okay, so I think there are things that we need to sort out today. I might be out of control, but truly we need to sort out those things. And you see, when I say these things, it looks like, oh, you are going too far now. It's not there. It's not that deep. That's not the truth. That's not this thing. But we need to sort out a lot of things. Let's start from number one. Ochanya is a child. You see, a society that I saw one woman saying something like, don't tell your talkative child, your very bold child, don't tell them to keep short. Don't kill that talkativeness in them, that boldness in them, to the extent that they become, because you see, there's something really problematic with a quiet child, with a child that is good, that is of good manner. When I tell you, this is why I like rebellious women, this is why I think that from here moving on, we should train women. This is enough of training women with to be quiet, calm, good manner, respect the men. That should die. From here henceforth, if you have a girl child, she should become a lion, because so that at least when they think of you, they think of the lion in this girl. They just rest and say, this girl, as a man, they do chop like this. I beg go. As a man, they do chop like this. There's no way you are going to do this girl something that the whole street is not a girl that she can stand outside and then she's watching you, she's talking, she's not keeping quiet. You cannot go to that kind of child.
Let me just tell you, a child that is even a talkative and experience this thing once will suddenly become timid.
It's traumatic.
The thing will actually come.
So those are traumatic
so
effects.
it's not even about that.
When I even see a normal child that has not gone through this process, right? If I see a child that behaves sort of timid and overly quiet unnecessarily, the first thing I get is that this child is traumatized. Naturally, like if I see any child anywhere, I just think of what's going on with this child. Who is this child's parents? Is this child living with his or her parents? What's going on? I just want to find out what next. In fact, I start becoming nosy. I start to monitor that child. I might not follow you around, but I sort of start to become nosy because I want to know what's going on. I have done this regularly, and my instinct has never failed me. So most of the time, I see that those children are actually very, very traumatized. It might not be in a way that you think it, but in some sort of ways, right?
Of course. Trauma
because it's in different ways, and of course, every child has what they can go through. Everyone has a breaking point. So we literally think that children do not have emotions. Children have emotions. I mean, talk more of teenagers when their emotions are becoming up and everywhere. It's sort of roller coaster. If you don't help them to control or tame it, it can go out of hand. So their senses most times are very, very high. If you don't pick it, any small thing can break them, and they become someone very different from who ideally they are supposed to be or used to be. That's why we often say that some people met themselves when they were even very old, and some people never met themselves till they died, because something altered something altered it while they were growing, and then they took another turn.
What altered the man and his son's mind? Because something definitely altered both of them. Because what the heck?
You see, but you already know that there's a proverb that says that a snake cannot give birth to something short. Now, this shows you that this is a dysfunctional home.
The wife.
Now, the environment the boy even grew up in is already enough for him to be what he is. If a father can do this, why can't a son do it? Think about it. I'm not trying to excuse the boy, right? But then I am saying that he saw
so
this
it also
somewhere.
means the wife created an enabling environment for
100%.
African women.
It wasn't wait. Let me even give you heads up. Let me give you heads up. Sort of a detail to this. When this thing started initially, their daughter, I think they have a daughter who I guess is influential on Twitter or somewhere.
Yes,
I can't remember her name now. She caught the brother and reported to the dad.
And
so
dad,
at that time,
that was what ignited the dad's own.
Yes.
Oh, so the son was the beginner.
Yes.
And the
father decided to complete it.
Yes.
The sister caught the brother in the act and told the father, and he ignited the father's curiosity.
His own fire.
Oh, he too wanted to.
Let's see what's in there. Maybe there is gold in there.
But
I think
now, looking at this thing now, how safe was that sister?
No.
Have you ever thought,
My
about
question
that?
is it really about how safe the sister
Sure.
is, or
I thought about
is it that the sister too never collects?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Because it's not even about safe.
Yeah,
Because
that's why it's
sincerely,
how
exactly
safe.
what she
That's what
was
I'm
trying
saying.
to say.
I don't
How
think there's
safe
any need
now,
to even be
yes.
asking for
How
how safe.
safe was
Obviously.
that girl,
Obviously.
the sister now, how
Obviously.
safe?
Okay, no.
Because if you have these dogs,
in the house.
this kind beast in
No,
the
I
house,
can look at
Are you-
8 years
okay.
that can find
Let me
interesting and
let me
8
even
years old.
let me even
imagine
take it a
the
little.
sister,
But remember, this girl
We
is
need to
also
ask.
blood.
We need to
This
even
girl is
ask
also the,
This
like
is
the
her
mother's
cousin
child.
now.
We need to
Yes.
ask the mother too. You
is
saw say
the
she know they collect from both the papa
And the son.
This is their
No,
cousin
the
now.
whole family. This the whole family is in this mess together. I mean, because if a mother can
They're
see
doing
something
for
like
all,
this and keep quiet. In fact, I literally heard that. This is also a part I want us to
Wow.
speak to. Now, that initially, when the mother heard it, she said the boy was possessed and took the boy to the church for
But
deliverance.
she didn't see her husband, so
And
exactly. To stay married.
she didn't see the husband's
She rather blame
possession.
the son than
Eh.
blame the to stay married.
Okay.
And then I
This
am
marriage.
wondering, is it because I actually thought about it? Is this knowledge gap or
And wait,
ignorance? Which
they had funds
which it
to an
is.
extent, right?
They had fun. Which
Mhm.
is it? Why would you see a boy that has a serious mental problem that you'll be looking for the next psychiatric home
Serious
rehab to take you, and you are
serious
taking him
mental
to
problem
the
that
church,
was in
and
final
you're
year.
taking him to the church?
You see, I think
Is
this
this
will
a
not bring,
spiritual problem?
I think this will not bring us to another
Is this a
aspect.
spiritual problem?
Yes.
A boy that you see, another thing I thought about with this case is that our major challenge in the society can be pinned on parents, because every child is a product of a home, and whatever thing you learn from the home or your environment, that is what you dish out in your society. So for any family that flourishes, the society, because there will be an output, whatever thing the child brings from the family, that's what the child pours into the society. So now, do you see that we are all agents of formation? So likewise, these people, they were formed from somewhere, you see. So they were already in a system that was corrupt. Nothing good can come out of them. Nothing good. If a mother did not understand that my child needs help, that's why I started to think, do people really know about mental health
going
struggles,
there. I was
challenges,
going there.
dysfunctionality?
Omo, they no dey wait for mental health.
As a
They
community,
no dey wait.
as a society, we need to
Do people
actually
really know?
elevate
Do you
mental
really-
health awareness. Like, that is something, because you see, honestly, a lot of things are not spiritual.
But I think to the best
A
of
lot
my
of
knowledge,
things
it's
are not
happening. It's just that we
spiritual.
are still on this place where we think
A
that
lot of things
mental
are
health
not
challenges
spiritual.
are spiritual problem. They are demon possessed. Just like this woman
How
thinks
can
that
you take
a child that is meant,
that is a mad
that is
person?
that is spiritual problem.
This is-
demon that possessed.
This
Let
is
me
the
tell you-
situation
let me tell
where
you
I
how
would have
bad.
loved Levi to be around.
Let me tell you how bad this
Life
is.
for dog.
Let me tell you how bad this thing is. This boy is
God.
in a university, and you
He's
know
in final
girls,
year.
Yeah.
human beings.
Come on.
He has graduated now. I mean,
no,
now he's
no,
on the
not
street.
now. I
So
mean,
you-
then.
What about children? Are you even talking about just in the school? What about their neighbors? What about children
No,
around?
but even
No, I
say
was
this
ready
guy
to
had
say-
every opportunity
To have learned.
come on to at least have been with a lot of
Yes.
ladies. If he
Yes.
was in the mood that day, he would have just taken his bag straight to school,
Yes.
found another girl, and he would have
Yes.
just done anything he wanted to do.
Yes.
But
He's just stupid. He has a mental health.
it's not mental. This is somebody that
Like,
needs to.
someone that is in the university obviously can have a girlfriend,
Of
right?
course.
So that means this girl, and you know the thing now, you might dig deep
That's
and you
not
see
even-
that guy actually had a girlfriend.
My own is I just want
Shit,
them to
no.
bring this boy. I
Okay.
just want them
Okay.
to catch this boy.
No.
Because we need to hear from him.
No, let them not
And
even
of
catch him.
course-
It's the judge me I want to have a discussion
Nothing
with.
to hear. I mean, I don't want to
The
hear.
Judge
judge
said
that
there was-
judged the
judge
case.
said there was no evidence.
There was no evidence, no problem. We will see the evidence one of these days.
So you see, some of the things we can actually take out from this is that there is need to be very careful around people. I was literally telling my niece about this. Like, I had a conversation with her, because one of the things that kept bringing so much emotions around this for me was the fact that I have little nieces too. So I just imagined someone doing this to them. But in my mind, I will always say, God forbid, really. So I went ahead to have a conversation with her as I told her this. And I told her that I am telling you this. Do not trust anybody with your life, with your body, no matter who the person is. And then she was like, because she had heard I was my gist was flowing from male effect, and then she was like, hey, but she started mentioning my brother's names.
I don't care.
She said I have brothers like Ekene Miracle. I said, you said I should not trust Uncle Ekene. I
Yes.
should not trust Uncle Miracle.
No, we're not saying you should not trust. Don't just carry yourself.
Response, my response to her is that until they have proven body of trust.
Even when they prove self.
It's not just women, it's not just male, it's not male and
yes,
male and
yes.
female.
And I also told
even
her
your
that
auntie,
I said both female, anybody,
even your auntie.
We don't want to open that trend. Trust me, we don't want to open that. We don't want to open that trend.
I know a few number of guys that had told me
you
that
don't
they
even
were
going
raped
for no, you
when
don't
they were
understand.
young.
Even the auntie was an accomplice. Like
Yes.
she saw everything that was happening.
Yes,
and he
kept
did.
quiet.
So even
So
your auntie,
the trust you must. I mean, we should
just
really
imagine
start
Ochanya
to.
trusted the
We
auntie.
should really start to educate. This also shows that I understand that Ochanya was from the village. I mean, this should create some form of awareness and consciousness that there is a need for sex education. Every child should know. Do not ever think they are too young to know. When they start to know, they will know how to raise alarm. If they do not know, they will not know how to raise alarm. And also to the fact that no child should be told to keep quiet. She has said this and we're saying it again. When you know that a child is being overly and unruly, disrespectful, you can teach the child how to talk and know how to talk. Do not say shut up to a child when a child is trying to express. You are dimming their light and also teaching them something we call the culture of silence.
Yes, now you're silent.
So what that means is that they start to think that, oh, I shouldn't really express. Imagine that Ochanya had that kind of relationship with her mom, because you can't tell me from the age of 5 that she went to that house to 13, she never visited home. If she had visited home in between when that incident was happening and she could speak out and talk to her mom about this, she would have been able to share, right? And this thing might not have gotten to this stage.
No.
In fact, I do not even think that it was her mom she shared with initially. I think it was one of the persons that was handling the case that she had shared with. So now, before we wrap up this session, there will be need for us to sort of read what happened to Ochanya, in case you do not understand why everyone is emotional and boiling. Like the pain. We don't know. We never met Ochanya. We do not know Ochanya. We do not know her family. But Ochanya is like me and like every other lady out there. Ochanya is like your male child too, and like every other man out there, because rape is not only done to the male children. It's not only to the female children, also to the male. There was a recent incident of a 19-year-old boy that was jailed for 10 years. I think it was 10 years imprisonment. He raped a disabled.
It's 10 years. They gave him 10 years. Somebody that they should just remove it.
He raped a disabled guy.
You raped a disabled. Oh,
yeah.
Well, okay. It's already bad that you raped a guy.
A teenager. I think that one did 10 years imprisonment on raped a teenager. This other case of a man raping
I saw that one.
Man, I think they called off the case because they settled behind court. The family of the other guy had to reason with the father of the disabled.
Lie. You're already disabled.
Okay, so
There's no. They've taken everything from you. Do you know what's left?
okay, so I think as a society, we have to frown so much at rape.
We need to do better.
We need to frown, like the frown I'm talking about. It should be a community thing. If you hear that somebody will, don't rest until that case gets to the list, like until the person involved.
Yes, what do you think
jail.
should be punishment for you?
I feel like you should be sentenced to death. Really.
No, I don't want to die. I need to express the fact that I don't have balls.
I need it to be sentenced, like
castrate
especially when it's
or bring it out and give it to you to chew.
No, that would be too much.
It
might
should carry death penalty.
Let
That's
them just
the only
remove
way.
it.
It should be, because you are taking life honestly, you're taking, what you're doing is taking life.
But
You don't know, but you're taking life.
I
Even
get.
if these people don't die,
If they don't die, they are
even
dead.
if they- even if
Something
they don't-
died
a
the
lot of
day
people
that
are
you
dead.
invaded somebody that much.
Yes.
Even if the person is
So
your
that's
wife,
why
yes, of
you
course.
should die.
Yes.
Of course.
The way they die,
That's
you know,
another part
we
of
can
it.
we
People
can
rape
decide
their
that one.
wives.
But you see,
No, don't
rape
want to go
should
there.
be death. It
But
should
do
be
they
straight
rape?
up.
Do they rape men?
Isn't that some you
No,
that just
boys.
talked about somebody that they
Boys.
They
I
rape
know they
boys.
rape boys. I mean men.
Is it not a
Adults.
disabled man that they
Boys.
raped? Is it not a
Boys.
disabled
That
man?
person, you're not
But he's
getting it.
disabled.
You said?
Boys.
What do you mean?
They rape.
What do you
boys.
mean?
They
And
rape
the-
boys.
no,
Men.
they
like
do,
men.
yes. They rape men. If the Igbo don't, is it that it's not like people are not aware?
I'm sorry, producer.
It's not like people are not
Yeah,
aware.
producer is looking at Sam. He's like,
But how will you
What
keep man? How will you keep a man and rape? Like
You
say
said
woman,
what?
Okay, male to male, not like a woman will rape a
Both
man.
genders. Both genders.
How would a woman rape?
Come
How?
on now. What do you mean? What do you mean?
can
that's
use
not
his
what
muscle.
we're asking you now. Like,
See,
explain
no.
now. Oh, yes,
No.
explain.
At least we've heard stories
Mm.
of men who were pinned down and ladies raped them.
Ladies.
Yes. Not one, no.
Mm.
Not one.
Rape them.
Yes, not one. Okay? So if you are talking about that,
I've
yes.
also,
Yes.
I know this is
Yes.
not, this is just a very light joke. Please don't take it personal. I've also heard some men say in such scenarios that they should come and rape them now.
Yes, of course.
That's not
Until,
rape again.
he said,
How is it rape now? Like when you say come and rape, rape is invade. You are disrespecting somebody's body. So
That-
that you are coming.
excuse me,
you that you are coming.
did
You are coming for it.
I beg the person to come and do
Yes,
it?
now I say come
No,
and rape
no,
them.
no.
Yes, that's what
We
men
know that
do.
those
Some
ones
men,
are
they're
deranged.
crazy,
We
yeah.
know those ones. It's
Just
just like a
I
lady.
don't want to understand. Let's not invalidate
No.
anybody's struggle.
But
just
this
in
is-
case
this
maybe
is
a
the
guy
problem.
A guy can be harassed. Please don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
A guy can be harassed.
But
Like
it's
in
real.
fact, I found a guy.
I
don't
think
harass
guys
him.
are more harassed.
Yeah, a guy can be
Yeah.
harassed.
They are
A
more
guy
harassed.
can be harassed. Please don't even. Hello, let's not even take this for this thing. A
Yeah.
guy, you can harass a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you are talking, the way you are pushing yourself,
Yeah.
you are harassing the guys.
Yeah.
You are, see, a guy can be harassed. Please
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. But I don't
I
know.
know about rape. Yeah, but of
He reach
course,
rape
since you're saying
rape now. They say they don't know about it. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're saying it.
It's
since
fine.
you
It's
are
not.
saying
It's
it,
not Igbo's fault. It's
can-
because
we
there's
can-
always evidence.
No,
that
like, since you are saying it, I'm
we
just saying
can,
for a
we
guy's
can of course
perspective. I can,
agree to
you know, at
it
the
if
but
you're
a guy
saying
can
it,
be
yeah.
harassed. Please.
But it's just that these stories are not rampant. It's not. We don't see.
Anyway,
them
let me just
everywhere.
give you a rundown of Ochanya's story.
Yes,
She was
please.
born in 2005 in Ogena Mejo in Benue State, and was the youngest of 11 children. Her parents, struggling financially, sent the 5-year-old Ochanya to live with her aunt, who is a maternal relative.
Okay,
So
sorry if I to cut you short. This is not like the right thing. There is like the reality is her parent was not.
Yes.
It wasn't struggle financially.
Mm-mm.
There was no school
in
in
their
the village.
Yes.
So they sent her to her sister's place where there is school, and
No,
they were
yes.
not paying
the school
the
fees.
school
Not,
fees.
not just that they sent
Mhm.
her. The girl said she would love to
to
be a doctor.
Good.
So they had to look for a good
And
school.
so because
Yeah.
the parents actually wanted her to have
School,
that.
thank you. And she was bright.
Yes,
That
and
girl
she
is
was
a bright
very
girl.
bright.
Yeah, she's a bright. They didn't
So they
want to
took
kill
her.
her.
Her
this thing.
auntie lives in Makodi,
Yes,
where they
that's
have
the
access
state capital.
to. Yes, state capital of Benue,
Yes,
where they
Benue,
had
yes.
access to good schools.
And
So
so,
they
And
sent her-
the parents, of course, her own family was paying.
was paid. So it wasn't.
They were
family
only
financial
housing
struggle.
her.
yeah, it wasn't financial
it
struggle.
wasn't,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so her parents hoped that the arrangement would offer her daughter or their daughter a better future. And by the age of 8, Ochanya's life took a tragic turn.
Yes.
According to court documents and witness accounts, Ochanya was first abused by Victor Obuja, which is the auntie's son. His sister, Winifred, caught him and reported the incidents to the father, Mr. Andrew, who simply scolded him.
And continued. Please add that part.
13 years ago, precisely on October 17, 2018, the 13-year-old Ochanya died in Benue State after years of sexual abuse allegedly inflicted by a guardian, Mr. Andrew, who was the father that scolded the son.
Mm-hmm.
He too
Started
went
his own,
and
yeah.
started his own journey
Mm-hmm.
with the girl. Okay? Who was a lecturer too at Benue.
A respected knight.
State Polytechnic. He was.
See,
I
my
don't even know
Lord.
where to continue because he's even
It's
educated.
also a night of some.
A Catholic night now.
Yeah.
That's what they call them. Catholic night. Like,
Well,
and then the why like I said, I'm not even giving anybody this story. Please go and read up by yourself. You know, if you're not angry at this point, you're also an accomplice. Yeah. If you're not angry at this point,
Exactly.
there's nobody should be brushing anybody up. If you're not angry at this point as a human being, as a man, as a woman, if nothing in you is broken, you are an accomplice and there's nothing we can do for you. We cannot be helping you. We cannot be giving you gist. This is not gist. This is not story that we are trying to taste by moonlight that we are trying to bring to your knowledge. This is real life situation. Someone went through this and then people are sweeping it under the carpet. They want it to die. They want the people that did this, the people that killed that girl, because they killed her. They killed her. You need to drugging somebody, raping her for 8 years.
Life of this young
child. It's enough for that they raped her, like one time raping is a lot. Now 8 years. There was no way she was going to leave now.
That was 5 years.
For 5 years, there was no way she was going to leave.
There's no way.
She was not going to leave.
Her body was too tender. Her body couldn't hold on. Her body couldn't carry it. It's not possible.
There was no way she was going to leave. She wasn't going to leave now. There's no.
Victor was.
You know what the effect was. So
Victory.
there's this thing called VVF.
13 years old.
This small girl went down with VVF. VVF is when your bum now.
Yeah,
your anus
is leaking both urine
and feces. I mean, at a time she was on adult pampers to help her hold on. So
you need to see a video of her walking, the way she was walking, and then you are telling me
it was really a very, very
anyway. This is where we'll call it a day.
This is us also lending our own voice,
like I said,
and advocating for justice to be served. So justice served to Ochanya is justice served to every male and female child out there. We are not hoping and praying that it will come to anybody. We are praying that this will be an end to a beginning where every child, every human feels safe in the society. You can be traveling and then night will catch up with you, and then you see someone out there and you just hide your head in the roof, and then you are safe. Respect the fact that
your rights.
You are human and not think that you are a toy
to be used.
That can be
and the fact that if someone is helping you in any sort, your body
should not be for recompense.
It's no payment.
It shouldn't be
if you
for
know
recompense.
That you don't want to help, say don't help. I cannot help you
for ulterior motives.
Don't help, and then you now use the person as.
So guys,
see, there's a lot
of course to talk about, but we do not have all the time. But what we are here doing is joining our voice to the advocacy that is already going on and saying that Ochanya deserves justice. And
yes, I just remember something.
And Ochanya should have justice. The beautiful thing is that the case has been reopened.
Yes,
we are hoping
they should not just reopen it. They should call the judge too.
Justice,
and also a bill has been passed. Did you see that?
Yes, a bill has been passed. Yes. So you know, if you are this kind of person, I don't want to call names.
Yes, what's the
you just
bill?
know
What did
that
they say in the bill?
You are not going to go scot free. I think it's how many years? I think it's
they are still giving them yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
we're actually
we are moving forward. See, you can help this case by retweeting, posting, anyhow. Like talk about, let the conversation be up. That's how your voice. That's the many voices is where what brought the case to this place. So lend your voice in any way. Don't let anybody shut it down. I'm not gonna get anything. Nothing will come out. Don't let anybody do that to you.
And anybody that does that to you, please drop the person's name.
Yes, she deserves justice, and justice she will get.
Yes.
Thank you guys for
thank you, beautiful people, and this is where we are going to sign off for our. I don't know whether it's rounds, whatever you tag it out, but we are going to sign out right now. Take care of yourself.